Is this it? Is this all there is? Has it really come to this? I laid there wondering how my family would remember me if I didn't make it, what my friends might think. I felt helpless, completely powerless over my own life and body. The house was empty. Mom and Dad were out of town again. That means it's party time, yeah! I had barely eaten or slept in over a week. All of a sudden, my heart started to feel like it was beating out of my chest. The pain was so unbearable that I knew something was wrong. So a friend rushed me to the hospital, and now here I am, hanging on to life by a thread. Is this it? Is this all there is? While in and out of consciousness, the sound around me faded away, and time stood still. Then, something profound happened. The panic, fear, and terror I felt was suddenly overshadowed by peace, and what I experienced next forever changed the course of my life. I grew up a sheltered, small-town Wyoming preacher's kid with big hopes and dreams of being a famous musician. So watching those dreams shatter while my life comes to a crashing halt in that emergency room due to a drug overdose was not the way it was supposed to go. Lying there, I had an epic encounter with indescribable love that shifted my heart and perspective. I knew it was get better or die. I survived with a full recovery, and that experience gave me clarity to take action about living a life of impact and meaning. This is our legacy we're talking about, and I believe it's worth prioritizing. It's worth protecting. Whether we're prepared or not, someday our legacy will be passed down to our family. It can be a smooth or burdensome process. This is where I step in. I'm Caleb Kid Coy, and after surviving my near-death experience, I realized I've been given a second chance I could use to serve others. I made the choice to spend my life challenging, inspiring, encouraging, and empowering others to rise up, confront their fears, and gain victory over their adversities. As a legacy consultant, I've had the privilege of helping people protect their legacy, steer clear of probate, secure their estate, grow their assets, and establish the freedom of a financial future. I love watching folks become heroes to their families and their community while raising revenue for the nonprofits they care about and support. Along with the material possessions, it's important to me that your core values, the things most precious to you, are also passed on so you can be remembered in the way you want to be remembered. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share some brief steps and how we provide you with the tools to do just that. One of the most common questions I get is, Caleb, can you help me avoid probate with a trust? The answer is yes. Whether you're someone who has a lot of assets you've accumulated over time, or someone with just a few assets you want to pass on to your heirs with ease, or you want to learn more about safe ways you can grow your resources over time, then my services are for you. The first step in that process is education. Most people don't realize that with or without a will, their estates are going through probate. A will is just a first-class ticket. Sure, you've stated your intentions, but your family is still getting dragged into this horrific experience, rife with delays. The cost is open-ended and eats away at what you left them. A living trust is the solution. It replaces the costly, time-consuming requirement for probate court to distribute your assets to loved ones. However, getting one hasn't exactly been user-friendly, but our process changes that. Everyone else has been telling you that setting up a trust is too complicated and time-consuming. I'm telling you that it doesn't have to be. You've probably heard it's only necessary for the super wealthy. I'm telling you, it can benefit almost anyone. Maybe you've been listening to the wrong person. We specialize in digital estate planning technology that creates trust documents. For 36 years, we've been the back office for estate planning attorneys who fronted the process. Today, we offer our services direct to consumers and nonprofits. By leveraging technology, we've replaced the traditional brick-and-mortar model of getting a trust. When implemented correctly, it can be 90% completed in 90 minutes in a quick and efficient manner. The next step is to create your trust on our platform by capturing the answers to 7 simple questions about your estate and who you want to pass your legacy on to, followed by an electronic submission to set up your profile. You're then scheduled to speak with our specialists, including an attorney who's embedded into the process to customize and implement your trust, then attach your assets to it, all without leaving the comfort and privacy of your home. Seniors love our system for its ease. Others love it for the control it gives them. What sets us apart is a streamlined system with the constant access to make updates or changes anytime you want. Picture a day when you wake up with all your affairs in order. Picture a day when your child comes up to you and says, "I'm so grateful you removed the worry and stress to make our lives easier, Mom and Dad." Picture a day when you'll accomplish something that provides you with peace of mind, the assurance that when you're gone, your legacy will pass unhindered to those you love the most. Finally, we'll go the extra mile by reviewing powerful strategies you can establish to grow your retirement accounts in confidence using unique wealth services tools and products. It's important to us that you're able to accumulate enough to enjoy life's wonders during retirement while still leaving a generous inheritance to loved ones and the causes that matter most to you. Recent global events only reaffirm how important it is to plan and prepare today, that there's a window of opportunity to take action now, before your family faces probate or an unplanned medical emergency. You may be thinking about it all wrong. You might be thinking that tomorrow is a given and you can just get it done later. You should be thinking that tomorrow is not guaranteed, and now is the time to take care of what matters most. The cost of getting this done today is minor in comparison to the price of doing nothing and waiting until it's too late. The only thing worse than the pain of procrastination is the agony of regret. In times of uncertainty, we don't want to be caught off guard. If something unexpected were to happen to your family, healthcare documents can be the last line of defense among some of the worst case possible scenarios. For medical crisis protection, our trust portfolio includes an advanced medical directive with medical power of attorney. I probably don't need to tell you that entire estates have been drawn down by artificial life support. Without the proper paperwork, our HIPAA laws can hinder others from being involved in the decision-making during a medical emergency. As a parent or a child, what that means is if you're unable to speak for yourself, having them in place empowers the rights of the people who care about you to have a say in the potential outcome. For a limited time, my gift to you is a free healthcare document set. It's a $300 value. Head over to www.calebkidcoy.com/free gift and follow the prompts. Let me leave you with this. I started out this talk today by telling you about how I almost met a premature end. When I left that hospital, I was helpless, clinging onto life by the skin of my teeth, thinking, "Is this it, Caleb?" I went home and slept for what felt like days straight. I recall wondering if I would ever escape that zombie state of mind I felt, if I would ever feel whole again. In some areas it took months and in others years, but eventually I did. Through changes in my lifestyle, my habits, and my health, I proactively made the necessary adjustments. It can take a lot of discipline to get our lives back on a healthy track. Usually, all we need is someone who cares to bring guidance, support, and a little nudge in the right direction to make that happen. Loved ones left to frantically search for answers on their own can end up in troubled waters. In the midst of life's challenges, I knew I had a choice: hide from the problem or find the solution. When it comes to your life and family, you have a choice. Take the hard route, struggle to figure it out on your own, or let someone just like you, who understands, who's been where you are, guide you in taking the right action steps. With courage and grace, I took back control of my own life so I could help others take back control of theirs. Instead of becoming the self-centered rock star I initially thought I wanted to be, someone who may have left behind a legacy of drug addiction and rotten, nasty habits, something far greater transpired. I was transformed into a man of purpose, fueled by compassion, focused on integrity, and centered in gratitude. My lifelong legacy journey helped build thick, rhino-hide skin and forge true character within. I'm living proof that by being consistently faithful in the little things, a life can be rebuilt and a legacy can be created. Hopefully, it won't take a near-death experience to wake you up about the vital importance of securing your legacy, your family's future. It represents the love, the blood, the sweat and tears of your entire life. It's in the way you live, the way you give, and how you serve those you love. That's your legacy, and it's up to you to make sure it endures. Thank you.